13 halftime lead, but 21 unanswered second-half points by Indianapolis sealed the Colts' win 34-17, and with that, Indy takes over first place in the AFC South. Ben Roethlisberger remains on the reserve COVID-19 list after being a close contact to Vance McDonald, but he's still tracking to play Sunday. Roethlisberger will go if he continues to test negative and doesn't develop any symptoms. Christian McCaffrey will not play Sunday against the Bucs with a shoulder injury. After receiving a second opinion, McCaffrey has a realistic chance to play next week against the Lions. The Browns are likely to make a decision on running back Nick Chubb for a potential return Sunday against the Texans. Chubb has been on IR since week 4 with that MCL injury. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
For the ones standing guard, for the eagle-eyed, for the knights in shining armor, and for all those who support them. We are Grainger, your experienced safety partner, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, committed to helping keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com/safety, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You know what's not healthy? Stressing about work. Or maybe you're out of work. Stop. Hit reset. You can start a new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months from the comfort of your own home, even if you have zero computer experience. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Live online classes meet just twice a week. Financial aid, including the GI Bill, is available to those who qualify. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Well, good day, sunshine. It's a Friday, the 13th day of November, 2020. Yeah, Friday the 13th. And you're listening to AM 1230, KXO El Centro, live and local in the Imperial Valley. Live and local in the KXO newsroom. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Carroll.
Well, just wanted to remind you to calm down, okay? Don't panic. Not every guy wearing a mask and carrying a chainsaw is a bad dude, okay?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. And are you superstitious?
No, not really.
Okay. I'm not really, but, you know, there are little things that I suppose linger from when you were a kid. And, you know, like if you knock over the salt shaker, you... throw a pinch of salt on your left shoulder. Yeah, don't step on a crack. You'll break your mother's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good old sayings, isms from a long time ago.
Yes. Okay. And I would suggest if you are superstitious, protect yourself. Carry a horseshoe with you at all times today. But first, detach the shoe from the horse, okay?
From the horse, yeah. Although, you know, if you really want to go all out, knock the ball out of the park, you bring the whole horse because there's 4 horseshoes.
Sure.
And that's that really covers a lot of things.
Yes. Yeah. You know, one of the superstitions I do have is, you know, a rabbit's foot. Yeah, but I'm unlucky. I got a nasty skin rash from my lucky rabbit's foot.
You can't win for losing.
Not hardly. Hey, besides, that wasn't lucky for the rabbit, was it?
No, it was not.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, you know, we've talked in our neighborhood. We know we have some red-tailed hawks. We know we have some owls, right?
Mm-hmm.
We also have a parrot.
A parrot I have not seen.
Well, I saw it. And according to my neighbor, Esteban, the parrot likes to spend a lot of time in the trees in my backyard. I heard it and didn't realize that's what it was.
Well, somebody had a pet, and they got tired of the mess and everything, and they said, well, I'll just accidentally one day leave the door open.
Yeah, my parents tried that with me, and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that those parrots, they were just really incredibly excited when they got it. And a couple of years later, that excitement faded.
Yes.
The rest is history.
I'm not sure this was there are a lot of wild parrots around the park in Calexico, by the police and fire station.
Mm-hmm.
And, they may just have minded this way.
Well, absolutely. They said, look for the police station. That's where we're landing.
Yes, we're going to spot a few cars.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how it works.
How about some birthdays today?
How about some birthdays?
Yeah, big shot birthdays. Actress Madeline Sherwood. She was in The Flying Nun on TV. She's 93. Producer, director, actor Gary Marshall is 81. Actor Joe Mantegna is 68. Actress Frances Conroy, 62. Actor Chris Noth, 61. Actor Rex Lynn, 59. Actor Neil Flynn, 55. Comedian Jimmy Kimmel is 48. Actor Steve Zahn, 48. Actor Gerard Butler, 46. Actor Aisha Hines is 40. Actress Monique Coleman is 35. Local birthdays just ahead.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
Well, what do I do?
What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert, school, having dinner with friends. Take better care of each other. Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others. This should be over soon.
Our happy birthday wishes going out today to Dana Hedinger, Perfecto Valdez, Emily Fernandez, Joseph Delawa, Kathy Gore, Jacob Elias, Lydia Vega, Sammy Lau, Stevie Torres, Laura Bermudez, Rich Wilson, Rigo Cano, Sandra Gonzalez, Mary Aliano, Perfecto Valdez. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns, celebrating a Friday the 13th birthday. Well, not only is it Friday the 13th, but today is World Kindness Day. Just be kind.
Yeah, be nice.
Yes. Oh, well. Little kindness would go a long way, wouldn't it?
A long way, yeah. Or try a little tenderness.
That too. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm a Phil Collins fan. I like Phil Collins' music. How about you?
I do.
Yeah, well, his ex-wife says he didn't take a shower for 1 full year.
Well, that's the way he wants to be remembered.
I guess she says Phil Collins never showered or brushed his teeth. Do you remember Phil's big hit, In the Air Tonight?
No.
Yeah. Apparently that was a song about his bad breath and B.O. I don't know.
Who knows?
There are strange people around, but be kind to Phil, okay?
Yeah, he can't help it.
No. Oh, well. Anyway, we've got news and other stuff. Are you ready?
We've got other stuff, yeah. This morning, E. coli in the news.
Okay. We'll touch on that with gloved hands and fully masked. It's World in California News headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, for heating and air conditioning, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. Yet another new COVID in the Dr. Daniel Johnson has a plea from the University of Nebraska Medical Center.
The healthcare workers are asking the state of Nebraska, please give us stronger directed health measures, including a mandatory mask mandate.
Hospitalizations in the country have almost doubled over the past month. President-elect Biden still being denied intelligence briefings. Transition Advisory Board member Cindy McCain tells CBS this morning.
Very important to remind the American people that we must come together, heal our differences, and move on for the good of the country. 4
astronauts blast off from Florida tomorrow on a SpaceX mission to the International Space Station. CBS's Mark Strassman.
On Thursday, in Teslas, the crew rehearsed their drive to the launch. The road to any launch is long and hard. COVID-19 made this one harder. That's why the crew named their spaceship Resilience.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
No matter how hot it is outside, you can count on a reliable, energy-efficient York air conditioner to keep you cool and comfortable inside. And you can also count on it being protected by one of the strongest warranties in the industry. It's just another way we install confidence. To learn more, call Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501. You can also save up to 50% in energy costs. Call Lock today, 353-4501. Install with confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. The state marks 1 million coronavirus cases, the second state to do so, with Texas reaching the milestone earlier this week. Dr. Christina Gale, County Department of Health Services, says case numbers are rising at a rate higher than hospitalizations.
Whether they're slightly younger or they have fewer underlying health conditions, there can be a variety of reasons for this. This doesn't, though, mean that people cannot still have very serious conditions and complications of COVID.
Investigation underway into the crash of a small plane onto a residential street in Pacoima Thursday. The plane apparently hitting power lines on the way down.
Firefighters immediately cordoned that area off with yellow tape to ensure safety so no one gets electrocuted, and we're working very close with DWP to de-energize those lines.
Scott with the LA Fire Department. Person on board was the pilot who was killed. Several vehicles destroyed on the ground. Face coverings required to enter all Costco stores starting Monday. No longer will there be medical exceptions. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning for all your air conditioning and heating needs. It's your year-round comfort specialist at Lock Air Conditioning.
I worry about lots of things. My finances, my grandkids.
If you're 65 or older, you have enough things to worry about. Pneumococcal pneumonia shouldn't be one of them. Even healthy adults 65 and older are at increased risk for this potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can disrupt your life for weeks. Help protect yourself with the Prevnar 13 pneumococcal 13-valent conjugate vaccine, diphtheria CRM 197 protein. Prevnar 13 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 13 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 13 does not protect against all strains of the disease. Don't get Prevnar 13 if you have had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with a weakened immune system may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site. For additional common side effects and full prescribing information, please call 1-866-694-9300 or visit Prevnar13.com. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 13.
Is page one of the local news. Page one of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news. For a Friday morning about the third general election. As of Thursday evening, approximately 2,000 unprocessed vote by mail and 7,000 provisional ballots remain to be counted. Vote by mail ballots may be received by the registrar's office through November the 20th. The election must be certified by December the 3rd by state mandate. Two races remain very tight. The second seat on the Heber Elementary School District Board is between Helen Diaz Molina with 612 votes and Claudette Miranda, just 6 votes back with 606. The third seat in the El Centro City Council race is between Efrain Silva and Edgar Garcia. Silva leads by 5. That's 4,357 to 4,352. In other local news, an update on the coronavirus. Here's George Gale.
It is the first update since Tuesday. No update was issued Wednesday because of the holiday. The updates are issued by the County Public Health Department. According to the latest numbers, new cases per day per 100,000 population at 26.31. Positivity rate is at 18.55%. Death toll as a result of COVID-19 is now at 343. Active cases of the virus has shot up to 619. 82,744 people have tested for the virus. 13,789 have tested positive. Of those, 12,827 have recovered. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for all your service needs. Lube, oil, and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment. Quick Lane can handle it, and they service all makes and all models. Oh, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
Brawley police are investigating another fatal shooting. At about 6:45 p.m. Wednesday, the Brawley Police Department received a report of gunshots in the area of 300 A Street. On arrival in the area, officers located a victim with a single gunshot wound to the abdomen. The victim, a 56-year-old Brawley resident, was transported to Pioneers Memorial Hospital, where he later succumbed to the wound. The murder investigation is continuing. At about 10 p.m. Wednesday, Brawley police received a of gunshots in the area of 700 Aldler Street. Officers located a parked vehicle in the area with impact damage from large caliber bullets. The vehicle was unoccupied at the time, and there was no reports of any injuries. Brawley police have not said whether the shooting was related to the earlier murder. Brawley police are asking anyone who might have any information about either incident to contact the Brawley Police Department Investigations Department. Well, it's going to happen this weekend, an evening with the expert at Ivy Desert Museum. Here's more in the story.
They are hosting a special event. It is an evening with an expert. It'll be held tomorrow evening. It'll be a live Zoom event. Topic, reflections of the past in the present, landscape, people, and a narrative, featuring Carrie J. Malloy, lecturer in Native American Studies at Humboldt University. It begins at 6 p.m. on November 14th, tomorrow. The Ivy Desert Museum for information on the Zoom event. You will also be able to view the event at the facebook.com/events. For XO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. Quick Lane. Yeah, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Practice the drums, feed your fish, practice your Spanish, finally finish your last of the day, finish your homework, pick up your brothers, take them to McDonald's, and get them Big Mac burgers and Chicken McNuggets, which makes you the best sister ever meal. There's a meal for every moment at McDonald's, especially when you buy one of your faves and get another for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
It's page 2 of the Local News and a look at weather. It's all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for insurance retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, it's back. E. coli. George Gale explains.
E. coli. It has once again been found in Rome lettuce. 12 people in 6 states have become ill and sold at various stores, including 1,100 Walmart stores. CDC says a recall of the lettuce had been issued last week out of Salinas, California. For Disease Control and Prevention says no deaths have been reported. They say the bacteria strikes 3 to 4 days after a person consumes a food tainted with E. coli. Symptoms include severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, vomiting, and fever, while some infected people can suffer from kidney failure. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Pioneers Museum fundraiser is underway. It is this Saturday. It's the Dude Ranch Barbecue. The drive-through barbecue offers barbecue chicken, beans, and cornbread for just $5. Face masks are required. The museum is closed because of the COVID pandemic, but you can stop by their gift shop, the Holiday Bazaar. They are located at 373 East Ayton Road in Imperial, right across from the Imperial Valley College. Well, if you're wondering, are they still doing testing for COVID-19? The answer is yes, and it's recommended. Tests are available. They're available free at OptumServe. The clinic is set up at the Senior Center in Brawley. That's 575 J Street. And you have to have an appointment. That is necessary to get the free test. You can schedule an appointment by calling 888-634-1123, or you can go on their website, which is lhi.care/COVID testing. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the free flu shot clinic that was canceled Saturday has been rescheduled. The drive-through clinic is now scheduled for Saturday, November the 21st. The clinic will run from 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. at the Imperial Valley Fairgrounds in Imperial. If you show up for the flu shot, you're asked to wear short sleeve shirt, also wear a face mask, be in a vehicle, and be able to drive through the designated clinic area. There is no cost for the flu shot. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, dry conditions will prevail into at least the middle of next week as temperatures steadily warm back above normal. In fact, readings will likely be nearing record territory by the early to middle part of next week, with afternoon highs pushing close to 90 degrees in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. 75 our high yesterday, 47 the low. Sunny today with a high near 77. Light winds becoming south-southwest at 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 51. West wind about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 77. Light winds becoming north-northwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. It'll be sunny on Sunday with a high near 80. North-northwest wind about 5 miles per hour. We 85 degrees downtown El Centro, 38% relative humidity. Wind out of the south-southwest, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose. When you've got questions about health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage, they have answers. David H. West Insurance Services.
When you live in a place that has everything, you need a truck that can handle anything. The Ford F-150 can. Want to take a camper out for the weekend? F-150's available blind spot information system with trailer coverage can help you see where most can't. Check. How about getting out on the water? F-150 has available Pro Trailer Backup Assist to get your boat down the ramp on the first try. Check. You say you want to have Wi-Fi when you get wherever you're headed. Well, F-150 has available Ford Fast Connect so you can work and play from anywhere. Check and check. Now get F-150 with 0 for 60 and 2,000 year-end sales event trade assist with your qualified trade. Excludes Raptor. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 60 months at $1,667 per month for $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Year-end sales event trade assist requires trade-in of 95 or newer vehicle or lease terminated 30 days prior to or 90 days after new retail delivery. Vehicle supply is limited. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 11/30/2020. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers.
It's sports time and NFL's Thursday night football. Well, the Colts topped the Titans 34-17. Yeah, Phillip Rivers, no, he's not done. No, some football left. Yeah, and Sunday, we've got Sunday night football, AM 12:30. Yes, we do. And, well, it's going to be another top matchup. The Baltimore Ravens, the New England Patriots, 4:30 Sunday evening on AM 1230 KXO. And Sunday, Raiders and the Broncos, big game for both teams, 12:30 in the afternoon on FM 107.5. Yeah, football. Well, the baseball in the news. Chicago White Sox slugger Jose Abreu was named the American League Most Valuable Player. And in the National League, Freddie Freeman, he's the MVP. Yeah, Mr. Nice Guy. Well, he beat out Mookie Betts of the Dodgers and Manny Machado of the Padres. High school football returns to KXO. We will have classic high school football games every Friday night on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Our broadcast features some of the very best games from the KX Skies. Classic high school football.
Let's play some football!
Is brought to you by Aiton Express, your one-stop convenience store in Imperial. El Zarape Restaurant, serving your favorite Mexican food with takeout and curbside service. El Zarape in Imperial. And tonight's matchup, it's classic. It's the Central Spartans, the Imperial Tigers, originally broadcast October 19th, 2015. You can listen on AM 1230. You can listen and follow on our KXO YouTube channel. You can subscribe to the KXO YouTube channel. It's free. And if you are listening and subscribed on YouTube, you can, come in and have a comfy seat in our chat room. We talk about the game. It's the Masters, and it's already 7 months behind schedule because of the coronavirus pandemic. But, the Masters delayed yesterday. Paul Casey leads the Masters first round. His lowest score at the Masters, 7 under, 65. That gives him a 2-shot lead. We've got Masters updates throughout the day, throughout the weekend, right here on AM 1230 KXO. Don't forget Classic High School football tonight, 7 o'clock on AM 1230. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket copies virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer form, short posters. Our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Well, the market right now, 200 points higher as the market looks to close out a bumpy week on a positive note. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dipping just a bit, up 162 points at 29,245. The S&P 500 is up 19 at 3,556. The NASDAQ at 11,725. That's up about 16. Gold up $16 an ounce. Oil is off $16 a barrel. Early today, Disney shares rallied, and no particular reason other than they can. Meanwhile, President Trump has signed an executive order barring Americans from investing in companies that help China's military. And the markets, the market's still showing green. And in Washington, the word is Donald Trump is hatching a plan to wreck Fox News. And may even start his own news channel.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
According to the National Weather Service, dry conditions will prevail into at least the middle of next week as temperatures steadily warm back above normal. In fact, readings will likely be nearing record territory by the early to middle part of next week, with afternoon highs pushing close to 90 degrees in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. 75 our high yesterday, 47 the low. Sunny today with a high near 77. Light winds becoming south-southwest at 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 51, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 77, light winds becoming north-northwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. It'll be sunny on Sunday with a high near 80, north-northwest wind about 5 miles per hour. 57 degrees downtown, 37% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southwest at 3 to 5 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do. CBS News, just ahead.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
It's CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. With the COVID crisis booming, this doctor has a prescription for the rest of the year.
Everybody just needs to go back to the way we were doing it in April, where we stayed home, we didn't get together with other people.
Dr. Daniel Johnson, University of Nebraska Medical Center. Nebraska is one of many states considering or imposing new restrictions. Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont is worried about students heading home.
We're sending out an advisory to all of our colleges before those kids go home. They got to test and quarantine so we don't send somebody infected on that plane back to their home, and vice versa. We'd like to see all the other colleges already mandate the same thing.
On CBS This Morning, Dr. Anthony Fauci.
We need to pull nesting into the community to get and identify who in the community is spreading the infection, because it isn't only a symptomatic person.
Microsoft says state-backed Russian and North Korean hackers have tried to steal data from top drug companies and vaccine researchers and have mostly failed. Overseas, CBS's Elaine Cobb in Paris says the virus is impacting plenty of holiday plans.
Small shop owners in France have appealed to the government to allow them to reopen, saying many will go under, but only essential stores can do business. Neighboring Germany is promising a quiet Christmas with reduced numbers at social gatherings. And Ireland's Deputy Prime Minister is appealing to the diaspora to not fly home for Christmas.
Back here at home, the Miami Marlins confirmed they'll name MLB exec Kim Ng as the team's next general manager, the first woman to hold that job in baseball. CBS News projects President-elect Joe Biden won Arizona, widening his electoral vote edge. CBS's Paula Reed.
This morning, China reached out to President-elect Joe Biden to congratulate him, becoming the most recent world power to do so. But it's nearly been a week since the results were called. And notably, Russia has not reached out to the incoming president. Historically, foreign leaders have waited for the loser to concede, but as we've seen, President Trump at this point appears to have no plans to admit defeat.
Off to sea goes Ada, the storm that left its mark in the southeast.
Surfs up and dangerously so along much of the east coast as what was Hurricane Ada north and heads out to sea. The National Weather Service has posted warnings for rough surf and gale conditions along the coast of the Carolinas and Virginia.
That's correspondent Jim Krasula. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 208 points, and the S&P 500 is ahead 22 points. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is Banking Read. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
It's been quite the year. That's why we're starting the holiday joy earlier at Ulta Beauty. Early Black Friday deals drop every Friday and Saturday all month long. And we've got new and exclusive products from brands like Too Faced, Morphe, Tula, and more. Plus, we've made shopping the way you want easy too. So visit us in-store or try curbside pickup. Get ready to say hello holidays and see the joy all season long. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are...
This weekend, visit JCPenney for TGI Black Friday. Get the same Black Friday prices just earlier on thousands of new deals before they're gone. Score the absolute best savings with this week's extra 30% off coupon. Use it to get select men's St. John Face sweaters for 60% off. Or shop now to reserve your fine jewelry to get Black Friday prices up to 80% off before the rush. Joy, comfort, peace. JCPenney. Offers valid 11/13 to 11/15. Conditions and exclusions apply. Pick up reserve fine jewelry on or after 11/20. See store or jcp.com for details.
There's a new clothing collection from the man who's next in line to the throne.
The key, it seems to me, is to rediscover the importance that nature plays in this and where the natural materials come from.
Prince Charles' clothing line was created by British and Italian students in his sustainable training program. Charles Foundation describes the collection as sophisticated with formal lines and simple construction, inspired by Leonardo da Vinci. Prices are princely. A cable knit cashmere sweater sells for $1,495. A blue button-down Oxford shirt for $795. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
70 Norway spruce that's going to anchor New York City's holiday festivities at the Rockefeller Center. Tree has been cut down. Soon we'll be headed to Manhattan. That tree was donated by a general store in Oneonta, New York. It'll be put up tomorrow. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and the first-class marketing pass.
AM 1230 KXO.